It's Week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll see this team's superstar running back. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. The action is only moments away, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pistol snap to Carr. He's going to try to drop it in. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
A give now from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 43. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready? Set, go.
He'll throw it. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready? Go!
They'll throw it again. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ready?
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready, hut.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready?
Running it after the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Call it 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Check. 19 tight. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Let's go!
Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one is up and good. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Saints send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's caught. Kamara's got it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Carr. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Carr. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Carr throwing on third. He just throws this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession.
70 Lions. Set.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. Oh, the football's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Good run, gets them 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
19 Lions.
Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll try and punch it in. Is into the end zone. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the PAT try coming up. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Blitz coming, Carr. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going again, it's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Now a give on the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash.
2nd and 8. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
60 Maverick.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds his man over the middle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 9-yard line.
Another chance for him. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff is going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Running back sent in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
That brings us to halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin in the NFC. Dallas paying a visit to Atlanta. And it's the Cowboys who are out in front. C.D. Lamb with a touchdown catch from Dak Prescott. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. The Browns looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach.
For the
but
second
now
half
it's
ahead.
time to turn
It's
our
time to
attention
get back
to
at
this
it.
one
For the
as
call,
we
let's
begin the
rejoin
third quarter.
Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
18 rep. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Set. Unlock line. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that'll be a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Reload. Set. Ready. Go check. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Trying to push this past the marker. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Hey, check that.
Motioning the tight end now. Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready, set. 79 Broncos. Let's go now. Hurt.
Man in motion here.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. Cut.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Pistol snap to Carr. connects with Johnson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Got to figure out this third down here.
Now! 180! That's up! That's up!
Carr here from the gun. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Roll, roll, roll! Check smash, check smash! Check smash, check smash! Ready, ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, here we go!
Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ready, ready? Buffalo 18! 19 tight, 19 tight!
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set! Hut, go!
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up.
Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
No street!
They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set, ready? Hey, smash Bravo! Check, check! Check, go!
Plowing up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Go! Rig it! Smash, smash!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Go.
Another carry for him. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys make it a 24-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here comes the Saints offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Carr. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They kick the running back in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Got his target. It's Hill. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Pressure coming for Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
What now? What's up?
Carr to the air now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Big alert.
Slot man motioned over.
18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Hut.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. In a sure-handed play there in the rain, he brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now. Carr. That's complete to Wilson. Gets it to the 15. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Carr. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2. Rolling again. It's Carr. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lion. Street.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion.
7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick.
They send the tight end in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Go.
Now a give left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They give it to him again. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Alert. Come on. Set. Hot.
Back to the well again. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.